Jellyfish, those strange, almost otherworldly creatures floating in the ocean, are definitely one of the most fascinating marine animals you can encounter. They've been around for millions of years, long before humans ever walked the earth, and they still continue to surprise us with their unique qualities. If you've ever seen one drifting through the water, you probably couldn't help but marvel at its translucent, almost ghostly appearance. But there's much more to these creatures than meets the eye. First, let's talk about just how old jellyfish are. Believe it or not, these creatures have been around for over 500 million years. That makes them one of the oldest living creatures on the planet, surviving through massive environmental changes, climate shifts, and evolutionary challenges. They've seen it all, and yet they continue to thrive in our oceans today. When you think about it, that alone is pretty mind-blowing. Jellyfish have managed to adapt and survive through more than 500 million years of Earth's history. But their age isn't the only impressive thing about them. Jellyfish are made up of more than 95% water, which is part of the reason why they appear so translucent. Their gelatinous bodies have no bones, hearts, or brains, yet they manage to move through the water with such grace. How do they do it? Jellyfish use a unique form of propulsion. They contract and relax their bell-shaped bodies, pushing water out behind them, which propels them forward. It's almost like they're flying underwater, effortlessly gliding along with the current. Speaking of movement, jellyfish are actually great navigators. Although they don't have brains, they have a very simple nervous system that helps them sense their surroundings. Their body's sensory system allows them to detect light, temperature, and even the presence of other animals. Some species of jellyfish are bioluminescent, which means they can produce their own light. This ability helps them attract prey, ward off predators, or even communicate with others of their kind. How cool is that? It's like they have their own light show going on. Now, let's address one of the more famous facts about jellyfish: their sting. Jellyfish stings can vary from mild to severe, depending on the species. Most jellyfish use their sting to defend themselves from predators or capture prey. The sting comes from tiny, specialized cells called nematocysts, which are found on their tentacles. When these cells come into contact with a target, they fire off a tiny barb that injects venom into whatever touches them. It's a defense mechanism that can be quite painful for humans, but luckily, most jellyfish stings aren't life-threatening. Just a reminder to be cautious the next time you dip your toes in the ocean.